The European Parliament has repeatedly demanded an end to schemes where one country can sell passports which open up access to the rest of the European Union. In an exclusive interview with Al Jazeera, the European Justice Commissioner said the time had come for legal action.
I've had many contacts with the Minister of Interior in Cyprus. I said a letter to the government, and now we are analyzing if it's needed to introduce an infringement proceeding or to come with a legislative proposal.
The Cyprus Papers leak reveals the scale of passports sold to wealthy foreigners, including criminals and officials considered high risk of being corrupt.
The European Commission should put Cyprus before the European Court of Justice. The passport scheme of Cyprus is a risk to security in Europe. Passports and citizenship should not be for sale. They are not a commodity.
At a press conference yesterday, this is how the Cypriot Interior Minister branded the Cyprus Papers.
What Al Jazeera is doing is not investigative journalism, but rather propaganda against Cyprus.
But the scheme has always been controversial, even among Cypriot politicians.
The way the scheme was implemented the last few years, it was obviously a procedure that allowed cases for which the Republic of Cyprus should be ashamed.
From the point of view of the critics, the only thing that will satisfy them is the phasing out of the scheme. Is that also your view?
It's the best way, of course.
He also wants the Cypriot Parliament to take its own measures. A new law to strip passports from criminals has just been passed.
I want to be sure that it's possible to revoke the nationality when we have proof, we have evidence of a real problem of money laundering, corruption, or other kind of criminality. I have seen your report, so you will have the reaction of the government of Cyprus, but it's also the task of the justice system in Cyprus to investigate.
So far, the government says they've identified about 30 individuals who'd no longer be considered fit for citizenship. The evidence of the Cyprus Papers suggests there are many more. Deborah Davis, Al Jazeera, London.
And if you want to find out more about the Cyprus Papers, you can head to aljazeera.com/Cyprus Papers Revealed and explore in more detail exactly who has been buying European Union passports from Cyprus and where they come from.